Alright, ready? And 5.
Do you want me to sit down or sit?
Yes!
I don't know. You want me to introduce your guest speaker or?
I will!
Okay, we gotta restart.
It's your girl coming at you with another video. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guys, it's been a minute, but anyway, I'm back. I missed you guys. I missed filming. I missed, you know, just all the creativeness that comes with doing my videos. But anyway, I'm here and we're gonna have a good time. So today I have my best friend of like,
How long has it been?
it's been a while.
Like 7, 8, 10 years? I'm just kidding. It's been more than 10 years.
It's been
Since 2007 I met you.
so
We've been hanging out since then.
So how many years does that make it? We're creators, we don't do math. But anyway, so the point is, she's been my best friend for a very long time, and so I thought that I would bring her on my channel today. We've been planning this video. First of all, it's been a week. We had this video scheduled for last week, but we had to cancel because of things.
You know, I got class.
Yes, Asha is still in school, and so anyway, we rescheduled, so here we are, and praise Jesus, thank God, amen, amen, amen. Asha, how's life?
Well, Polly. No, I'm kidding. Can I call you Polly?
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, well, I'm pretty sure that I heard my mama call me
When your mama's been in your videos.
my vlogs, quarantine.
Oh, true.
All of that. Anyway, my nickname is Polly. We'll get into that another time anyway. So how's life, girl?
Well, it's good. It's good. Actually, sometimes it's hard. But it's good. It's good.
Right. Like...
Well, you know, you feel the things, you go up and down, you know, you do the things, but you know, you still keep going.
Yeah, you're right. She keeps going. That's the key part. Yeah. And I think right now in this moment of my life, and I'll dive into that in another video, another vlog that is coming up in the coming weeks, God willing. What was I saying? The importance of not giving up, because I have a bad habit sometimes when things get too complicated. I walk away.
Yeah,
and
that
like,
run instinct.
Yeah, like,
run
'cause
away.
I like order.
Yeah,
like I like things planned out. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and then this is gonna happen, and this is gonna happen, and the outcome is gonna be this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I am a spontaneous person also, but when it comes to certain things, especially when it pertains to, I don't know, big plans or something, you know what I mean? Like, I like everything to happen the way that it's supposed to happen, because if it goes off route, I start to get stressed and I immediately want to jump ship. But
that's so interesting. That sounds a lot like anxiety.
Oh yeah, anxiety is all up in there.
You struggle with that? Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that about her at all. No, this one, she likes to be in charge. She likes to be in control. You know, you have to know things. You have to plan things out, and this is my friend. On the other hand, I am one who wakes up at the crack of noon.
I was just gonna say.
Pretty much. My niece says, Auntie Ash, you always wake up at 4 o'clock. I mean, but that's my creative. You know,
right.
there's different ways that you have to exist in the world, I think. And I'm learning now to honor that process. So I realize I'm up all day. I like to work in the wee hours of the morning. That's when my creator turns on and I get inspired.
And when she says wee hours in the morning, she means like 1, 2, 3 o'clock.
And 4 or 5 o'clock. Yeah. You know, at 5 o'clock I'm probably about winding down. Yeah. About ready to go to sleep or something like that. So I used to struggle with that, you know, and bump against the grain a little bit with my mom even, you know, who was the type. Yeah. I need you to be up during the day. Okay? 8 o'clock in the morning. Let me let you know. That don't work for me. That don't work.
Facts.
Listen,
if you want Asha to make time early in the morning,
you have to call me the night before and keep me up until.
This is it. How would we have made out if you were in Bermuda for the France trip? Because we had to be at the airport for what, like 6:30?
Yeah, no. I had to sleep at the airport pretty much. Because I'm not getting there, but it's 6:30. I would have tried though. I'm getting better, guys. I'm getting better. I promise. I think I've proved that.
How do you honor this process of, I guess, just
existing in the world? Even it's hard. Sometimes other people's expectations are really what dictate your actions, and when you're trying to go, throughout the world, living for other people and living for what other people want from you, it makes you feel really bad after a while. And it eats away at your soul, and it eats away at different aspects of your person and your personhood and your personality. It's really difficult to exist for other people. So actually, if I'm honest, what I did to kind of balance everything was I went whoop, and started to live really small. So it's not that I cut people off, but I stopped socializing, I stopped going out. Thank you, coronavirus, for giving everybody an excuse, but I was doing this before coronavirus, if I'm honest. And just started to look at what I want and what I need to be able to feel safe, to feel comfortable in my skin, and to honor that part of myself. And it gets easier because people start to get used to your routine, and it's the process of basically becoming an individual. You have to separate what you want from what everybody else wants for you.
And I think that even comes down to like the, I guess, aspirations that we have for ourselves, because let me tell you, living on this island is so easy to be made to feel like you're less than or incompetent if you're not trying to go for a business major, I don't know, go in the medical field,
insurance, anything to sit in a cubicle.
Like, if you're not majoring in something that is going to get you this big, you know what I mean,
salary,
like if you're not going for business, and this is no shame to those who have a passion for business, who have a passion to be doctors, health workers,
we need those too.
We need you.
We
need you. But I think what, not even just Bermuda, but sometimes just people all over the world struggle with is that the beautiful thing about God is that He gave us all individual desires, individual purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's beautiful because just like how we need those who are in healthcare, who are business owners, who
essential
are
workers, woohoo!
Yeah, shout out to you guys, because you are basically the backbone of the world
right now.
Especially,
we need you.
Yeah.
There's space for everyone.
I don't remember what I was saying.
You were saying there was space for everyone.
Yeah.
We need the business people. We need those. We also need creators.
We need the creators, because who do you call on when you need entertainment?
Hello.
Everywhere.
I mean, you is entertaining, Ryan. Yeah, we doing the thing.
So, when you want to go to the art exhibits, you need those artists, which is this one right here.
Hello.
Anyway, Asha is an amazing artist. And so we need people like her, you know what I mean? So to discourage people who want to go in that arena, that those who want to do music, who want to do theater, who want to do movies, who want to do producing, videography,
all of the creative.
The list goes on. You get the point. Like, don't discourage them. If anything, support them. And that's why I really thank God for my support system, because I've heard the horror stories, especially being in school. majoring in theater performance, there were a lot of my classmates that didn't have the support of the parents, for example. And if they did, it would be like they will believe in them for a week, and next week is a completely different story.
I knew you was gonna fail. I knew it.
You know, and then, you know, after you graduate from college and you're looking for jobs and you end up being a waitress. You know, welcome everyone and their differences with open arms and open hearts.
You notice when coronavirus started, everyone was turning to creatives for not just the entertainment. Netflix, their shares went sky high because people were able to log on more often. Zoom, video chatting and all of that. Never heard of it. House party.
Yeah.
Everybody across the world was finding new ways to express themselves. You had to, because we were locked down. And the creatives are the ones that we turn to. So creativity is like really important. And however you choose to exist in the world, you know, whether you're blue or purple, green, you know, all of the colors, you know, you've got to find a way to express yourself and to put yourself out there. And it's scary. I won't say that it's easy. It's not easy, but it's worth it, and it's worth the risk.
Yeah, and I think the two of us, we could go on about this all day, all night.
I mean, we do.
Because we're living it.
We like to create. I'm creative. All right, I'm very creative. Yes. The world that we're living in, the system, says that you're not valuable unless you're producing. And that's a lie. That's not true. You know, my value comes when I'm helping someone with a design idea for a small business that, you know, doesn't have a lot of pull behind it. There's not a lot of influence or whatever, but the graphics and the things that I'm being able to create for them makes the difference to them, you know. And it's far and few between right now. Hopefully, you know, I'll be able to help more and more people, you know, as time goes on. But
and as you put yourself out there,
it's confidence. I have to build my confidence, and that's the other thing about creativity.
Which leads to what? Fear.
Yes, that anxiety thing again. I have anxiety sometimes. A lot of times.
It's okay though.
Thank you, therapy. Thank you, therapy. Oh my gosh. Coming out of college, like Rhyan was saying, it's difficult to build your confidence sometimes, even though you've just spent thousands of dollars basically learning the thing that makes your heart sing. In some cases, some of us are lucky enough to study in our fields of interest, and coming home you have to almost hit the ground running. But one thing, the education,
also adapt.
Yeah, you do. You have to change. You have to
the job market. For us, it's here, but but
trying to find a job in the creative fields is hard, especially
during these times.
Exactly.
Because who's hiring?
But one day, you know, we're gonna be somebody. We are somebody. We're somebody already, you know.
Yeah. The other day I was on a phone call with a lady, and she was telling me how well, first of all, I was telling her just a little bit of my background, where I went to school, what I studied, and you know, after graduating from college, I stayed out in the US in hopes of finding a job. And you know,
she didn't want to come home to me.
I really didn't. You like, it was almost my life's mission to not come home. Like, that was my number one.
And why was that?
Because I knew I wasn't gonna get the support.
And you wanted to find a job.
Meaning I wasn't gonna find a job. I wasn't gonna be able to excel in what I wanted to do here. So anyway, I was just telling this lady that, and obviously I had to move back home so that, number one, I'm not breaking the law because my visa was up, and I needed a job, and I couldn't get it out there. So I came home, and there was a lot of emotions that went along with that. And so anyway, she told me that the likelihood of someone getting their dream job after college, like getting that job that you studied for in college after college, is very unlikely. She said it's not common. You know, she said it happens for some people and it's great, but it's like a slim to none type of chance of that happening to everyone. And even though I knew this, just hearing her say it was like, yo, like,
shocking.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, listen, back then, I wanted to be an actress, right? I mean, I am an actress.
Yeah, you do. Huh? you act, honey. You do.
But anyway, like, and you know, back then that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be in films. I wanted to be on stage. And you know, I loved it. I still love it. It's just not as much of a desire right now. But anyway, but the likelihood, not even just for me, but for anyone, just when you accept the fact that just because you didn't get the job right after, like fresh out of college, that's common. Like, she said that there are so many people who have to work as a waitress, as a, I don't know, a grocery store clerk, a cashier at somewhere. You know, we all need that job, that in that in the meantime job until we get that dream job type of thing.
Babysitting people's beautiful, wonderful, lovely kids, just awesome kids. I'm sorry.
And let me just say this, like, I'm gonna keep saying this. This is no diss to people who have the dream of being a cashier, a sales associate. This is no diss to those who have a passion for being a grocery store clerk or whatever. Like, if that's your passion, go for it. If that's your dream job, go for it and do your best at it, because, you know, we need you. Okay?
Essential workers.
Yeah, you're the ones who have been, you know, working days in and days out,
keeping food in our bellies.
Hello.
Yes.
So just please keep in mind that I'm not dissing anyone's job. Like,
all jobs are important.
Exactly.
I know working in your ideal field is kind of like goals, but one thing I do wish is that instead of pushing me to go to college and things like that, I would have been shown that there are other ways to be successful in life and to find value in life. Because we're sold, especially as Black people, but we're sold this key to success is through education. And before I got educated, you know, I had a whole pile of money saved up because I was working. You know, we don't just sit up in mama's house. We go to work. You know, I was helping to pay bills and stuff, and feeling really good about being in the workplace, feeling really productive. And I kept getting told, you need to go back, you need to finish your education. And now here at the end of my education, I'm being told you're not gonna find a job that you like to do. Like, that hurts. That's like, well, why did you tell me to go and be educated when I could have probably taken that same money and scholarship and things like that and put it into an entrepreneurial kind of endeavor, or, you know, founded the next Facebook or something. You know, I could have done something like that, but I was pushed into an institution, and the institution has a purpose, you know, especially if you want to get skills and you want to get educated and knowledge and things like that.
Right.
But the other side, the dark side of the institution, is where they're training you to be a certain way. Like, they're training you, and it's almost like you get stuck in that pathway. And if you don't get the job right out of college, and you have to, I don't know, grind your way to find the job that you want, man, you're like years out of your dream, just plugging it away every day.
And sometimes it's harder for us to get that job out there anyway, because we're foreigners.
Yeah. You know, we're trying to do the best that we can to make something of ourselves, and at the end of the road of education, sometimes there's no support offered for you. Once you're 20, 25, 30, there's an expectation that you've got it. You know, you've got life. This is real life now, and it's not always the case. Sometimes you want a little bit of direction and guidance, and this is where mentorship, I guess, will come in handy.
You have a mentor?
I had a mentor. I don't have a mentor in the arts right now, but there's a professor at my school who I'm hoping will take on that role in a little bit more of a specific, committed sense. Not everybody wants to give you their time, especially if they're here and you're here and you're trying to get there. You know, if you have a teachable spirit, it's easier, but higher ups don't always look back to give a hand, you know.
And that's one thing that I always vowed to do, is to always look back and help those who are behind me. You know, and I think it's Michelle Obama who even said that in one of her speeches, like, when you get up there, don't forget to reach back down and help those who are trying to get up, you know. And I just remember, because when I was living in Atlanta after I graduated, it was an emotional mess, you know. Like, I was depressed and just struggling to find a job, not wanting to come back home, but everything happens for a reason, and we'll talk about that. But yeah, it was not my best self at all. I can't remember what I was going to say. Hold on.
One thing you need to know about my friend Polly: she has the attention span of a slice of bread sometimes, occasionally, and we love her for it. We do.
I've been saying this about me since
bread.
It's been over 20 years. Shut up. In my prayer time, my converse with Big G, I would always tell him, you know, God, let me always remember what it felt like to not be helped. Because guys, I'm gonna just say this, right? When you make it wherever it is, please do not ever forget to help those who are trying to make it. That's why now, when people want to have a YouTube channel,
I don't know who you're talking about.
I am more than willing to help them out, to push whatever videos out. When people need thumbnails, I'm there. When people need, I don't know, video ideas, I'm there. If people need help filming, I ain't gonna give them my camera, but I will be there with my camera to film them, you know, because don't give your cameras away, you lot.
No, don't give your camera away.
Don't let people borrow your cameras. These things are too expensive.
Too expensive.
Don't do it. So anyway, yeah, do not ever forget to help those who are trying to come up.
You need people to help you carry your dream. You need people to help.
That's a good one.
I mean, it's true. It's true. Okay, I wouldn't be able to sit here as a creative and say I'm trying to build my vision or I'm trying to do things if I didn't have the support system that I have. You know, I'm so grateful, you know, to my parents and to my mom who had the insight even to prepare a fund for me so that I could be able to go to college and educate myself. But not only that, a support system that's like, even on my worst days, saying that you're talented, you're creative, you're amazing, you can do it, and being the voice in my head that counteracts the negativity that wants to fill the space, you know, and they help remind me of who I am. You know, that's what a support system is for, to remind you, hey, this is your dream and we're supporting you 100% of the way, you know. And it looks different. Sometimes it looks like a swift kick in the ass. Can I say ass?
Yeah.
Okay. You need a fire lit underneath you when...
That's what I'm for her.
Yeah, she really is. When your passion starts to wane. Because as creatives, we thrive off of inspiration. But when inspiration is not there, and you have to be disciplined in order to get your dream off the ground, let me tell you, somebody needs to hold you accountable sometimes, and sometimes that accountability is what helps to push you for your dream. You know, you're knowing it's not just you're not just doing this by yourself, but you've got other people who are trying to go there with you, and they need you to do the things that only you can do, so that they can also get to the next level as well.
So I guess we will wrap up this video. This was unplanned, you guys. Like, Asha and I were trying to figure out what to talk about since last week, and I don't know, we were just shooting off the dome. But this is us. This is our friendship. You know,
it's
usually like it's more crazy, but because this is our first time really talking in front of the camera, it's a little performed, but that's all right. That's all right. It's a little, not even performed, it's a little rigid. Like,
I could be dramatic. You want me to be extra? I could, you know, I could do things. Be dramatic.
Dude.
Thank you for listening in to, you know, one of the intimate conversations between me and my friend, you know.
Yeah, like this video or leave us a comment if you wanna see us talk some more. Shoot us with some ideas of topics, because this was a struggle.
Shoot us with ideas.
Anyway, okay, I'm sorry. I love you guys, and like I said, I hope you got something from this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave us comments down in the comment section, letting us know if you want to see more videos like this. Give us ideas on topics that you want us to discuss, you know, things like that.
Yeah, join the conversation. We like a little chat.
That too. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Deuces.